Live. Thank you so much for joining us today. And it's Tuesday. Jeremy let me know that it was Tuesday.
Kelly did not know today was Tuesday.
I thought it was hump day. I was ready to move on through the week.
I'm telling you, we have had such a rush day. We just got back in time for the show. We were at a meeting. Yeah. We're walking out of the meeting. We're rushing back to the studio. And I'm like, Kelly, we got to plan for this. She goes,
I said, it's Wednesday.
And I'm like, Kelly, it's Tuesday.
You're like, no, it's not. It's Tuesday. I'm like, it is Tuesday. Wow.
Have you been on the wrong body clock all day? Like you've been really thinking Wednesday?
I really thought it was Wednesday. I don't know why. But anyway, just so you guys are not confused. Yeah.
It is Tuesday.
It is.
Yes. But, you know, fun, action-packed show. And by the way, Kelly, do you remember last week I showed you a picture of me with my Naples long squash?
Yes.
I think we have that photo.
What'd you do with those things?
Well, let me show you the photo. Here's the one that we had up last week. I think we have it. Do we have it?
Oh.
Okay. I sent them to Quinn earlier. We don't have them, so never mind.
Did you eat them?
I did eat them. And I'll show you the pictures tomorrow. I sent them to Quinn this morning, but he did not get them.
Okay, but those, I've never seen squash like that. Now, are those generally big like that, or was it just your green thumb that made them grow so wild?
No, they are supposed to be that large.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, I'll show you pictures tomorrow, but they were delicious.
Were they really?
However,
did you have to chainsaw them to get into the
No,
inside?
they cut remarkably well.
They did?
And I cubed them and mashed them like mashed potatoes one night. Then last night I cubed them and sauteed them with onions and garlic, salt and pepper, and a little bit of cayenne pepper for heat.
Oh, that sounds good.
And they tasted kind of like buttered potatoes.
Well, now you have to freeze it. How many did you have? You had a lot of them. So where are the rest of them?
They're in storage, but the one that I cut, so I cut off maybe this much. I still have this much left of that one I cut.
The one,
And then we cut it into pieces and put. It will last forever.
I said you could feed all of Springfield with those, Jeremy.
Yeah, my mother already called me and said she wanted me to freeze some for her. She wants to take some home with her to Texas.
Well, how long will they last if you don't freeze them?
Well, they'll last all winter if you don't cut them or peel them.
Oh, okay.
They're supposed to last all winter because they're a winter squash.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, really surprisingly tasty. I didn't know what to expect. First year growing them. First time eating them, they're bright orange on the inside and they kind of smell like pumpkin a little bit.
Yeah, you could cut one in half and hollow it out and make it a center arrangement and serve other things inside it as well.
Oh, well, yeah, you probably could.
Yeah. Yeah, those are beautiful.
I was thinking if you cut it in half like that and you put stuffing in it, and you could scoop your stuffing
what
off.
Kind of stuffing?
Stovetop stuffing. I love stovetop.
Stovetop stuffing?
I love stovetop stuffing.
Oh my goodness, that comes from a box, Jeremy. Now you can do better than that.
I know, but it's so good.
I know, it is so good. All right.
Yeah, I just love it. Anyway, coming up on today's show, we have all the latest on what is happening in the Springfield Symphony.
That's right.
Bruce Porter and Will Worsham have some great advice.
Always
and
do.
Our 1 Million Cups Business Spotlight is on the show today. But before we get to all of that, here's what's on the radar. Kelly.
Oh, I start with this. Okay,
Yes.
Here's something almost otherworldly to start Tech Tuesday. Many of us adore Spotify because it learns our taste in music and makes some spot-on recommendations. Do you have Spotify?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's going to step further now. It's looking at recommending music based on your DNA.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay, according to courts, Spotify is teaming up with Ancestry and will create customized playlists based on your DNA. I can't make this up. Ancestry Chief Marketing Officer Veet Mehra says the company wants to help people experience their culture and not just read about it. This just launched on September 21st, so the reviews are not in yet. But one beta tester, however, says some music recommendations have her native country, Mali, truly speak to her soul. Now, I know that I'm 65% English, so what kind of music would they recommend for me?
Queen and Elton John.
Oh, there you go. And you haven't had your DNA done, so you don't know, do you?
No, I know my DNA is German, though.
Is it really?
So I don't know of a German group. What's a famous German group?
I don't know. Will, help us out. We don't know.
The Sprockets?
The Sprockets?
Will Worsham said the Sprockets.
I don't know, but that's really interesting.
It is fascinating.
Now, I just wonder if you would like it or if you wouldn't like the music.
I don't think
about my music, you know.
Yeah, I don't think DNA for me has anything to do with why I love 90s pop.
No, and also sometimes you like the music that you grew up on.
I think that's more of it than DNA. It's like it brings back those memories of cruising with your friends in high school.
Right, or what your parents listened to.
Yeah.
How many people? Why do you think this Elvis thing keeps going? Because the parents listen to Elvis,
yeah.
and we keep going.
I think it's because of the kids. But you know, I just thought of a memory.
What?
I remember driving when I was very young in my dad's Camaro, listening to Another One Bites the Dust by Queen.
Oh, there you go.
And I always have that memory of that song and Queen
Memories
in that Camaro.
and cologne bring back memories. I mean, I'm sorry,
yeah.
music and
Yes.
cologne.
I do believe that.
Yeah, very good.
Very
Okay.
fun. Well, speaking of music.
Okay.
Speaking of music,
Yes.
it seems to be the year of the music biopic. We have Bohemian Rhapsody coming up, which is about Queen, the musical Queen,
yeah.
which I love. And it looks like another music superstar is getting a movie based on his life.
Really?
Paramount Pictures just released the very first trailer yesterday. Take the first look at Rocket Man.
There are moments in a rock star's life that define who he is. Where there was darkness, there is now you. And it's going to be a wild ride.
Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, I'm burning out his future head alone.
That looks so good. Does
It
that look
really
good?
does look good.
I'll be honest, I really like Elton John's early
songs. Me too.
stuff. I just don't know why. I love it, and that movie looks great. It's set for release on May 31st, 2019. I'm curious, Kelly, do you have a favorite Elton John song?
Well, I love Your Song a lot.
Yeah, that's a very famous one. It also was ranked as like one of the top
Was it?
love songs of all time.
Was it? Yeah, I liked his earlier stuff better, but then I also liked, we've been talking about the Lion King song.
Oh, Can You Feel the Love?
Feel the Love? That was always great, and that was a later one. But
You know what one I love?
what?
And I guess that's why they call it the blues.
Oh,
I
you
love
wanna
it.
sing it,
I
don't
do
you?
want to sing it so
I knew you
bad.
wanted to break out into song.
I just love the melody of that song. Again,
Yeah.
for me as a kid, I would gravitate toward the melody of something, not the words.
Well, yeah.
There were songs as an adult, I look back and go, how did my mom let me listen to that?
Well,
the words are inappropriate.
Exactly. I think our mothers did not listen to the words.
To the words.
They just
I
heard
just
the
love the
music.
musicality of it.
Yeah.
And the way the progression of the chords were and whatnot. And
Bless my mom's heart. We listened to a lot of stuff that we shouldn't have
It has
been.
totally new meaning as an adult.
Yeah, when
now.
you really-
And
really-
Crocodile Rock.
You like that one?
I love Crocodile Rock.
Oh, that's kind of a fun one. Can you hear? Is there accordion in that one?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm going to see Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocket Man. They
Okay,
look
very
great.
good. Has A Star Is Born? Has that come out yet?
If not, like next weekend.
I
very
want
soon.
to see that
Yeah.
for sure. Okay. All right. We love our beauty products, right? Sometimes we love them so much that when they're discontinued, we absolutely lose our minds. Okay.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
Yeah, it makes sense. You've found the perfect lip shade or foundation, and all is well with the world. And then you can't get what? You can't get
can't
it
get it anymore.
What am I going to do now? All right. Now, fortunately, entrepreneurs are looking and searching to fill a need. One such company is Jilla Pawlowski, who is a color analyst and actually blends you a color just like the one you can no longer get. It will cost you, which is not bad, I think, $34 for a tube of lipstick, $60 for foundation, and $25 for nail polish. But for most ladies, this is a drop in the bucket to get back their favorite shade. It will take a bit of waiting to get it just right, but the feedback has been amazing, and it's definitely, like I say, worth the wait. Now, for those customers who don't know about this custom formulation, well, they're fighting back on Twitter, and this makes us mad, Jeremy. You know, Twitter and Instagram, well, we can't find what we used to get.
Yeah.
So maybe some of these companies will listen if enough people call in, write in, that sort of thing. And I am pretty impressed with this company that's kind of working on the customization idea, because she can do parties for you, and you can bring you've got to send in your tube of lipstick or your foundation. So don't, if you're like me, I get the last little bit,
yeah.
but you got to leave it in there so that you can send it in so she can work it out for you.
See,
Get the
I
right
wasn't
blend.
thinking so much makeup. There was a cologne that I loved. They discontinued. So to me, it's like, could they make the cologne again?
How many years ago?
I would say early 2000s.
Well,
I saved the bottle with the tiny little bit left, praying that I would do something
can
with
you
it.
put some water in it and kind of dilute it a little bit? And get
I don't know.
You might look on eBay, because
I have looked everywhere.
Really?
I've looked everywhere. Cannot find
Oh,
it.
okay.
They always discontinue what I like.
Well, get a hold of this gal.
Maybe I should call her and see.
Maybe you should call her. She's got a great website, and maybe she can make that formula for you.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
I mean, it's great for women, because I know my mom would take a Q-tip and get down to the very bottom.
I do too. I do.
Yeah.
I do that on the stuff I like.
I'm going to
for
call
sure.
her.
Okay.
All right. Coming up, Will Worsham and Bruce Porter are here together to discuss estate planning. Don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.
That's right.